Dear ones, today let us see the continuation of decomposition reaction. Hope all have taken your breakfast and you are happy. Am I right? Well, in the previous class, we have discussed combination reaction and two examples of decomposition reaction. Which are the two examples we have seen for decomposition reaction? Yes, iron sulfate is heated. Another one, calcium carbonate is heated. Okay, dear ones. For those two cases, we applied heat. Otherwise, the reaction will not take place itself. So, the reaction in which the decomposition takes place due to heat is called thermal decomposition. Okay. And if the decomposition takes place with the help of electricity, it is called electrolytic decomposition. If it is taken place with the help of sunlight, that is photolytic decomposition. Okay, today let us see some more examples for decomposition reaction. Okay, let me ask one question to you. What was the color of ferrous sulfate when it is heated before? Yes, it is green color. After heating, which are the two gases evolved? Yeah, it's right. That is sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. Come, let us see another example for decomposition reaction. Okay. A little amount of lead nitrate is taken in a test tube. It is holded with a pair of tacks and heat the test tube with the help of gas burner or candle or whatever may be. Okay, the color of lead nitrate is white color powder. After some times, it is observed that brown color gas is escaped. Brown color gas is escaped. So, what happened to lead nitrate? Let us see. Formula for lead nitrate is PbNO3 twice. Okay? Why it is 2? You know, because lead valency is 2, nitrate valency is 1. So, formula is PbNO3 twice. It is heat. The condition is heat. It gives lead oxide and nitrogen dioxide and oxygen gas. Okay, we have to write the state of the substances. This is solid. And after heating, the lead oxide also will be in solid form. Nitrogen dioxide is a gas. It is written in the form of G. Oxygen also gas. Okay, the reddish brown gas is none other than nitrogen dioxide, NO2. And oxygen, colorless gas, it also will escape along with nitrogen dioxide. The substance which one is left behind in the test tube after heating is lead oxide. Okay, now we have to check whether the equation is balanced or not. Let us see. Pb1, Pb1. Now, NO3 and this is and twice. So, nitrogen is 2. And here what about nitrogen is 1. So, I am putting 2 in front of nitrogen dioxide. Nitrogen is 2 okay. Now, the remaining one is oxygen. Let us see. 3 into 2. So, 6. Here let us see oxygen, 2 here 2. So now it is 4 and plus 2 6 and again this is 7. So it is not balanced. So what I am going to do, I am going to put 2 here. Now since PB is 2, you have to put 2 here, is it? Now what about nitrogen? Already 2 and here 2, so that is 4. But here nitrogen only it is 2. So you have to make it as 4. Nitrogen is 4. Okay, lead and nitrogen is balanced. What about oxygen? Let us see. 4 into 2, 8. Plus 2, 10. And here 2, 12. Now let us see here oxygen. 3 into 2, 6. 6 into 2, 12. Now it is balanced. Okay. This is the way you have to balance the equation. Now, the another example let us see, that is when chloride is taken, silver chloride is taken in china dish, it is left in the sunlight, the condition is sunlight. So, chlorine gas is evolved and only silver is left behind. Okay, here due to sun the reaction took place. So it is photolytic decomposition due to light. Now we have to balance the equation. Here silver 1 balance, but chlorine is 2. So you have to put 2 here, and if you are putting 2 here means that is balanced. Okay. It is an activity to show the decomposition of water into hydrogen and oxygen gas with the help of electricity. Apparatus required salt, a glass, water, battery, connecting wires and 2 graphite pencils. The graphite pencil, which one is connected to positive terminal, is called anode. Negative is cathode. Here once you know very well, water consists of 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen. Why salt is taken here? Since water is a bad conductor of electricity, to increase its conductivity, so some salt is added to water. Now let us see how the experiment can perform. Set up the experiment as shown here. Okay. Add some more salt to increase the conductivity of electricity. Connect the wires to the battery. We can see that bubbles are formed in water. It shows that water is decomposed to hydrogen and oxygen gases. Hydrogen is a positive ion. It will move towards the negative electron. Which one is the negative electrode? Cathode or anode? Negative electrode. Cathode. So it will move towards and deposit there. And oxygen is a negative. It will move towards the positive electrode, that is anode. If 2 test tubes are inverted on electrodes, the gases will be collected there, but the amount of gas collected will be different. If hydrogen gas is there means that amount will be double than that of the gas collected in another test tubes. Okay, we can test the gases by bringing the burning candle. Hydrogen means it will make pops and oxygen means it will burn further. We had seen 5 examples for decomposition reaction. Am I correct? Well, the next reaction is displacement reaction. Okay, what is the displacement reaction? The definition is here. The most reactive element displaces the less reactive element. it is called displacement reaction. Okay, let us see some of the examples. You know, sink is symbol Z10 and a few pieces of zinc is dropped into copper sulfate solution after some time without heating or without any substances. The reaction is taking place. Okay, the definition of displacement reaction, you know that the most reactive element displaces the less reactive element. Zinc is a metal, it is in solid form. Copper sulfate is a blue color substance, but it should be dissolved in water. After dissolving in water, now its condition is aqueous form. After few hours, the blue color solution is changed into white color. Okay, this reaction took place. That means zinc sulfate plus copper is formed. Okay, zinc sulfate color is white and this is also in aqueous form. Copper is in the form of solid. It is in yellow color. You know, the color of copper is yellow. Okay, what happened here? Let us see. Zinc, white color substance, more reactive. Zinc is more reactive metal than copper. So, it displaces its place. That means zinc is coming here and copper is separated. That is what happening here. So, zinc sulfate color is white. So, the blue color of copper sulfate, due to the formation of zinc sulfate, now the color is white color. Now, since zinc reacted with copper sulfate, now copper is displaced, that yellow color is deposited on the some part of the zinc. So, the copper exists in the form of solid form, yellow color. Another example also, let me write. Lead, you know, Pb, solid form, and copper chloride. It is also blue color. It is in aqueous form. Aqueous form is the salt in water. Here also, lead is more reactive element than copper. So, it displays. Here, lead chloride and copper is displayed. Okay, here, since lead is a more reactive element, displays copper in copper chloride and forms lead chloride. It is a white color substance. Now the solution will be in the aqueous form, white color substance, and you know this is solid form and it is yellow color. Actually, it is in blue color solution. Lead is white color substance. So it is taking place. The another example, that means when iron nail is dropped into copper sulfate, here also the displacement reaction takes place. Okay, because iron is more reactive than copper, so it displaces and forms iron sulfate and copper. So here it is a blue color solution. After the reaction, it changes into light green. Because iron sulfate color is light green, already I have shown you when it is heated to learn displacement reaction. Okay, this activity, now let us see. Here once we have seen two examples for displacement reaction. Now we can see the displacement reaction with an activity. Here in test tube I have taken copper sulfate. Copper sulfate is a salt, blue in color. I am adding some water to it and mixing it by shaking. Okay. Now this is aqueous solution. That means salt in water is called aqueous solution. Okay. Now I am going to drop a iron nail into this solution. I am dropping a iron nail into this solution. It should be kept aside without any disturbance for few hours. Displacement reaction means you know that the most reactive element displaces the less reactive elements. Here, iron is more reactive than copper. So, the displacement reaction will take place. Iron will displace copper and form iron sulfate and copper. Okay, now look at this one. Yesterday, I have done this experiment for showing you. When I dropped iron nail into copper sulfate, now almost it is 10 hours over. Blue color changed to light green. The color of iron sulfate, you know, light green. Yesterday I have shown you. Okay, now on the top of iron nails, yellow coating is formed. That indicates that copper is deposited. Now the solution is iron sulfate. You have taken copper sulfate. Due to the more reactive element, displacement took place. Now the solution becomes iron sulfate, and on iron nails, copper is deposited. Hope you understood the displacement reaction with 3 examples.